Greetings. This is Scholar Saunders saying, what's current? Lil Reese. Is it Reese? Reese. I don't know. Reese. He has been sat down for 5 years, according to many outlets. It's weird because it never said he was found guilty of anything. It just said, oh, sentenced to 5 years, sentenced to 5 years, sentenced to 5 years. I didn't see anything about a trial. I didn't see anything about, was it the judge that just said, you're sentenced to 5 years? This is all stemming from an assault on a family member, particularly a young female who was strangled and punched in the face by Lil Reese. And I can say all of this because he's convicted. He was found guilty, apparently. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's guilty because you don't just sentence people to 5 years if they're not guilty. As much as I know, I'm not a legal scholar. But he is one of the leaders and forerunners of this drill rap music that came into great popularity in 2011 to 2012 with Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Lil Mouse, and a host of others. He has a totally different way of presenting himself. He hardly ever, I don't think he has ever cracked a smile. He goes like this, like that. But he never, I seen pictures of Lil Durk smiling. I seen pictures of Chief Keef smiling. And that's not to say you have to smile. In a lot of ways, is the best thing not to smile, not to show you your cards. But Lil Reese with 5 years, I don't think he's going to do 5 years. He'll probably do 2 with good behavior. He's going to be doing work in the library at the prison. He's going to be reading up on how to get out of his the legal battles he was in. And I'm taking that from Shawshank Redemption, I know. He was reading all those books, but he already knew. Who is this? Kiana667. Hi, Sky. Hi, Kiana. It's a fundraiser Monday. Let's get those funds up. I have a $160 goal. Try to get it down to 0. You can help me by putting in Cash App, $SKYLERSAUNDERS1. The real Coon Cat says, Rrr. I can't pronounce your name. Do you speak Russian? No, I do not. DJ GT, I think that says, hi. Shout me out, please. No, I will not. There are no shout outs. I'm in the haterverse. You can say, can you say, no, I can't. I can't say that. But thanks for making it a party. It's officially a party right now. 14 people in here. I'm not mad. It's going to go down to 2 in about 10 minutes. But what this whole thing is just emotionalism. That's all this is. This is all about emotion. Party time, exactly. What is it? I said the haterverse is Mr. Choice Terrain's ideas, guidelines, and parameters that guide his shows. I'm a part of that system unofficially. I haven't talked over to him, but we don't do shout outs. We do salutes. We don't say brother or sister or whatever that is. It's tribalism and so on and so forth. So who brought the snacks? Okay. That's why you won't have friends. Okay. You believe Christian? No, I'm an atheist. Atheist and a non-believer in the theory of God. Completely atheist. All right, so back to Lil Reese. Lil Reese. I'm just calling him Lil Reese. Yeah, so he had that this whole altercation. He's set to be released by June of 2029, but I think it's gonna be like May 2027 most likely, something like that. Richard GT, they're both GTs. You have friends that, yo Scott, what's up? What's up, King? Salute to you, King. Salute you. I see you. I see you, sir. You're not little kiddo. Jeremiah Watts. Okay, it's back. What I say is it's down to 3 now. I love how the algorithm. The only thing I believe in God so far is the algorithm. The algorithm is the God. That is the God of all time. Ah, Texas coming in real strong. Go back to Jesus. Salute to you, sir. Salute. And this was the kicker. Here's the kicker. This is coming from Sports Skeeta. I don't know how he got sport. It's all about, they have music and then they have sports. It's so weird. But anyway, also known as Tavares Lamont Taylor, he was charged with aggravated assault in October this year and was supposed to face several years in prison and found guilty. A report by All Hip Hop stated that at the time the artist was being held on a bond of, just guess how much. Just how much his bond was. Now I know Diddy has bigger charges against him, but this bond was $50,000. Okay. Jay-Z's bail, according to him, allegedly, was $500,000, $500,000. He choked and punched this woman. And I'm not saying allegedly because he was convicted. I'm going to continue reading. Now I have 0 viewers. I love it. Reese was taken into custody the previous month from a nightclub called The Address on Sunday, which is located in Texas. A warrant was already out on his name after he allegedly hit his girlfriend at another nightclub in Houston, as per All Hip Hop. So all this breaks down to a sense of complete and utter nihilism, and just not caring about life, not preserving or loving life. Just simple as that. Loving life. They don't love life. Anybody that strangles or punches a woman in her face is not loving life on his own end or her own end. All right. You say you're not 420? What's that, King? You say you're not 420. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Clarify, please. Jesus loves you, and he will come back soon. With Jesus will come back to please. So please turn to him, or he will make you suffer his wrath. Please. See, that's the beauty of Christianity. It's either wonderful, splendid, great loved ones and happiness and just joy all over the place, heaven, or burning and fire and disgustingness and nastiness and meanness and terrible torture and torment, all for the rest of eternity. It's like, who would not take that alternative? I understand Christian. I was a Christian for 16 years. I understand it. That was the main thing that got me, was hell. I was like, do really people go to heaven? Do people really go to heaven? Every funeral I've ever gone to is a homegoing service, a celebration of life. What if they were terrible human beings in private? What if you didn't know about their sick addictions and their dark past? But everybody's going to heaven. Everybody's going to heaven. They have to say, and the thing is, they get around it. Like they'll have scriptures and things like that saying. But like I said, on the program it says homegoing service. Honestly, people can have their own religion. I don't really care. I'm Catholic, so okay, good to go. I'm still here. Thank you for your laws of human rights. Record. Heed also says he not coming, but they gonna keep lying saying he is. Facts. There's no proof. There's no evidence. There's no natural explanation for it. It's all about nature. The idea of Jesus coming back on a cloud goes against all laws of nature. It's just a fact. Let's get back to Lil Reese. Lil Reese, it says, according to All Hip Hop, The accusations against Reese also included assault of a family member or household member, assault by impending breath against a family member, and violation of his bond the previous month. Although his ex-girlfriend told the police about the alleged assault incident, her identity was not revealed. According to XXL magazine, Lil Reese and the victim were dating for around 2 months before their split. Speaking to TMZ, Reese's attorney, Carl Moore, responded to the allegations by saying, Mr. Taylor vehemently, denies these false accusations. We look forward to his day in court. However, the incident happened almost a month after the duo's separation. The victim claimed that she met Reese on the Houston-based nightclub called Pink House, after which Lil, I love how they say that, allegedly tried to kiss her. This is just upset. This is sad. King says, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but everyone's that's going to heaven already there. It's no more vacancies. Salute, King. Salute. Honestly, I believe in science more because we have no explanation of how a supernatural human being came back to life. Like, that's physically impossible. Exactly. It's all about nature. It's all about science. It's all about reality. It's all about existence. When you have God, he has no attributes. He's supposed to be omnipotent, all-powerful. He's supposed to be omnipresent, everywhere, found everywhere. He's supposed to be omniscient, knows everything. And what was that in the Garden of Eden? Or not in the Garden of Eden, but next to, I guess it was next east of Eden. Maybe I think that's coming from a John Steinbeck novel. I think it seems to me that Cain, God calls Cain and is like, so where's your brother? Like, what, nigga, what? Don't you know you're God? What you mean, where's my brother? Like, nigga, what? Like, he was playing coy and sly. Like, that's a sly God? Where's your brother? What happened to your brother after Cain killed him? What happened to Abel? Where's Abel? What a crock of S. Try not to cuss, kids. Let's get back to Reese. When the alleged victim refused to kiss Reese, Lil reportedly became violent and hit her in the right cheek. Bam. Reese allegedly strangled her at the same time. While speaking to the police officers, the woman claimed that she was scared at one point and her friend approached the security, who brought the entire situation under control. He says, who would sacrifice their son for other ransom? Exactly. As goofy as F, Exactly. It's this church I go to. I'm an atheist, but I go to church with my dad because I get a good understanding of who I'm denouncing, who the competition is. And also, I have respect for people that believe in God because they're not agnostics, which are cowards. Every agnostic is a coward. Say, oh, well, there could be a God or there may not be a God. I'm not really sure. I can't make up my mind. Whoopsie whoops. It's complete BS. Complete BS. I think if we look at the Reese case, it just shows how fast it went. Like, Texas doesn't play around. Like, this happened in October or something. How the incident happened almost a month after the duo separation. So this happened in October. He's already sentenced to 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. While the 31-year-old has been reportedly sentenced on charges of aggravated assault, he was sent to prison back in May 2022 on the same accusation. He was accused of aggravated assault against a family member, and his bond amount was set at $60,000 as revealing records of Harris County Jail. As per Ball Report, Lil Reese was released in June last year, and the legal documents revealed that a charge against him was dismissed. This was done through a process called GPE sentence, where he had to pay via government payment EXP. King says, "You going to take part in my Bible conversation series?" It depends. If we talking about some Skrilla, we talking about some money. I'll do it for $100. I'll take part in that, King. $100. I will definitely take part in your series. But let's stay focused. Reese is he's in prison right now, I believe, or he's in jail right now. I think he's going to go to prison. This is one of the, like I said, he's a pioneer. He's one of the most just devastating rappers. Like I don't think he ever had like a song with. I don't listen to his music like that, but from what I heard, he definitely has a malevolent kind of vibe about him. See, your chat is talking about you. You're welcome. Higher power, sure, but a regular dude who already dead. Hell no, no way. Well, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Salute to you. I tip my hat, Texas. Thank you. My bad. Yeah, I heard somebody predict Reese future for a DV. It's nothing to play with, kids. It's nothing to play with. He's Lil Durk's still on, bond. He's still behind bars. No trial. He just got. And they're not saying anything about a trial that I saw. I combed through a few webzines. Like 3 years ago? Okay. Yeah, 2022 was the actual event. The Chicago, Illinois native has been active as a rapper for more than 10 years. He has released multiple mixtapes since 2012, including Supa Savage, which received a positive response and included 10 singles in the soundtrack. Furthermore, his last major project was Ask About Me, which came out in 2023. He also has 4 EPs in his credits and has made guest appearances in the songs of artists like Lil Durk, Joel Santana, and more. But he's sitting down. He's behind bars. And like I said, he might do a skid bid. He might do a year and a half or something like that. He might start. Trying not to laugh. Forgive me. Try not to laugh. He's going to be pointing. He was there. He was there. Even she was there. I saw them all. Give me my year. Instead of 5 years. What's your favorite Bible verse? I have 2. Matthew 5:44 and Luke 6:27. But you owe me money now, Richard GT, because you asked me a question, I answered it. I just thought that had to be answered. So I'm an atheist who has favorite Bible verses. Jesus answered them, ye are gods. He got to be careful in that jail on them kind of charges. Yeah, they don't take too kindly. There's a gentlemanly kind of like honor amongst thieves kind of thing going on in prisons. They round up the rapists and the child molesters and stuff like that. They do prison justice. I think that's a thing. I don't know. I just made it up then. Prison justice. They take like inmate vigilantism. With Lil Reese has officially been sentenced to 5 years in prison for aggravated assault. Now they're saying it's all nihilism. It's all nihilism. Hip hop is just a big sludge machine of mysticism, collectivism, and altruism. So we have to be on the lookout. We have to be on the lookout. We have to be looking out for the Lil Reeses of the world. How he has challenged the whole way people look at the criminal justice system, because they don't play down in Texas. He might get by with that in Chicago. It's all cool. Everything's breezy. Oh, you got off on a lesser charge. It's okay. It's all right. Texas is like, nope. You going to jail 5 years at least. At least. Like I said, it's probably gonna be about 2 or 3 years. Nothing, no hard labor or anything like that. Just regular time served. I might start listening to his music now. I think other people are gonna start listening to his music now. All I know is I don't like, and that's. I'm a Marine. I'm a man, but I was shaking in my boots when I was listening to that song. I was like, damn, these niggas is not playing. They got full switches. They got army guns. Not Marine guns, but army guns. I'm a Marine, but they're full to the teeth. Allegedly. They're in the video. It says no broads, no women, just dudes with dreads. Up F, that's what I don't like. I was like, whoa, this is the next level. Down south, them crow laws. Okay, now see, I had to mark down the things I learned on this show. Crow laws. I'm gonna look that up right now. Crow laws were state and local laws that enforced racial segregation in the United States from the. Is this Jim? Are you talking about Jim Crow laws? Are those? Is this something different? I'm looking for just Crow laws. Everything is Jim Crow, Jim Crow, Jim Crow. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Jim Crow laws. Okay. But I don't see how that applies to what I was saying. I was saying that there's a code of justice and prison systems, of the honor amongst thieves kind of mentality. Ebonics, man, King is crazy. He says, yeah. Okay. I'll take your word for it, but Lil Reese, 5 years in prison. 5 years. 5 years. David Bowie song. Yeah, and like I said, he's gonna be. No matter how you slice it, they may not have the best food, but they probably have one of the best selections of food. Like I looked at Diddy's plate. Diddy's scheduled Thanksgiving dinner had the full turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, stuff. The full thing. Same thing's gonna be for him for Christmas, and Lil Durk and Lil Reese. This is the hip hop Me Too 2.0. This is definitely Me Too. This is a sexual, not sexual, but this is a aggravated assault against a female. So it kind of goes under that heading. King says, trust my word, he gonna have problems, real problems. I mean, he's an out of towner. He's an out of towner. He's from Chicago. He's gonna be in Texas. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna be. Is it gonna be warm in the winters and cool in the summer? Is it gonna? He's gonna have a TV and a radio and Nabisco cookies and what's it called? Ramen noodles. You got to make the ramen noodles with the ketchup. Ketchup with the hot dog slices. You mix it up in that pot. You got some prison spaghetti. Not trying to laugh or smile. I need to have that same discipline that I had when I was in the Marine Corps. When I was before I was a Marine, when I was a recruit. Heed. Up here, you can get 5 years for attempted murder, but an Aggie against a female is 5 years anywhere. Okay, didn't know that. Didn't know that. It's more information I didn't know. Where is up here, Heed? May I ask, sir? Where's up here? Are you on the northeast Atlantic? Or are you in the Midwest? Are you in the Northwest? Northwest Pacific, I guess you could say. This is the Me Too. Not Lil Durk so much. Not a lot with Lil Durk. He has a murder for hire charge. That's different. But Diddy, Reese is not as serious as Diddy's cases are. Oh, Philly. Oh, you're from around my way. I'm from Delaware. I'm from Newark, Delaware. So Philly, you gotta be pretty happy. 2 hours from NYC. Okay, so you're about you're like 45 minutes, an hour away from where I am. You're not too far. Lil Reese, 5 years. 5 years for Lil Reese. Make that sink in. Make that sink into your brains, to your minds. 5 years. Just a sentence. Because, like I said, it's going to be reduced most likely. He's not going to serve the full count. He's going to have, good behavior. He's going to be smiling. He's probably going to be like, he's going to be cheesing behind bars. Like, hey, buddy, is everything all right? Everything's good? Or he's just going to be some hard, live up to your drill raps kind of guy. You won't play the tough guy on your records. But when you're in the jail cell and they come up to you and they ask you, what size your sinkers is? And you got to say, your size, MFer. Why? I learned that from Mr. Troy Star Terrain. That's just not just in the prison cell, but any situation you are in life. You always have to be 10 steps ahead of them and be on point. If you protect your value, if you want to protect your values, you have to have the virtue of rationality and independence. The virtues. Hey! Angie, hey there, just saying hi. Okay, you're just saying hi. I know it's Christmas time. You probably went out and shopped and dropped, but just a $5 donation would get me to another level. I would be so appreciative of it. If you can't do $5, Angela, don't worry about it. I'm glad to see you. It's been a long time. I don't think I've seen you since the summer, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming in. Like I said, if you're just saying hi, that's fine. Hi. But it's a fundraiser Monday. That's all I gotta say. Here we go. Sir Richard James, ladies and gentlemen, He's the brains and mind behind the best-selling short story, Ruler of the Air. He's the modern-day Ayn Rand. He's the black man in black, and he's back. And he's Skylar Sanders seeing. So close. I'm not the black Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand surpasses me in virtually every sense of the word of a mind or intelligence or virtue, even. Uh-oh, Angela Cooper's response got redacted. I don't know why. I don't know why. So in the interim, I'm going to give you my sponsor, LifeStrongApparel.com. LifeStrongApparel.com. You get all kinds of CMOS products, from gels to raw cons to different things like that, even doggy treats. Thank you, Angie. Now, if everybody's keeping score, I need $155. Thank you, Angie. I truly appreciate that. I appreciate any dollar amount you give me, above $5 and above, of course, but I appreciate that sincerely. Thank you very much. Salute to you, Angie. Didn't have to do it, but you did it, so I appreciate it. You can get fitness gear. You can get snapbacks, the Life Strong logo on them. And if you go to the website and you make your purchases, you put in a promo code Skyler10, SKYLER10, and you can get 10% off all your purchases. So check out LifeStrongApparel.com and tell Mr. Pang on the contact that the goofy guy Sky Saunders sent you. Merry Christmas, Angie. Merry Christmas. That's what I should start saying, at least till Wednesday. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas, Angie Cooper. That was my Christmas gift. I appreciate it. I don't really give out too many gifts, but I'll take the gifts. All money in. All money in. Yes, salute to Angie. Richard James, you're getting out of control. It's Merry Christmas. That's the most coherent and proper way of addressing somebody, because it's not. Happy Holidays is cool, but it's kind of like watered down. I want the full-fledged Merry Christmas as an atheist, saying Merry Christmas. If you say Happy Holidays, say Happy Holidays. It's like watered down soda. It's like flat soda. It's sweet, it's liquid, it's good, but it doesn't have as much fizz and pop to it. It's all sizzle, no steak kind of thing. Sounds nice, but it doesn't really have that much impact. Like, boom, Merry Christmas. Boom, Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays. Unless you're on the song Happy Holidays type niggas. But I just think we have to delve back into Lil Reese. He never popped up, and it's like levels. The drill rappers don't pop off too hard on their own, or something happens with them not being able to have the full extent of their abilities. They don't have the full extent to really be successful for some. I guess it's the drill rap, because essentially, from what I understand, drill rap was once called kill rap. So they were like, oh, we can't do kill, why don't we do drill? And they're like, oh, okay, drill rap, oh, why not? One moment, excuse me. I'm back. Did you miss me? This is CMOS, even surfboards, makers and Skylar. Suits Angie, happy. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. I bet I bet that Starbucks drink you recommended you gonna be $5. What's up, Wizard? No, that drink is the truth. That drink is the truth. So Reese has been able to maneuver in the hip hop world as like a, I don't know, he's like a B- celebrity, maybe C- rapper. I understand what you said now. I had that instead of I bad that. B and H are pretty close, so I understand. You gotta ask for the cranberry refresher. That's what you gotta ask for. Yeah, all the niggas is from Chicago's watch, including Ye. He was the leading man. He was the best rapper to me from 2004 to 2010. I say that. I can break that down. 2004 was one of his magnum his not his magnum opus, but a masterpiece nonetheless. Then 2005 he backed it up. He outdid Jay-Z because Jay-Z had a slump. He hit big with Reasonable Doubt with critics. It sold reasonably well. But in my lifetime, Volume 1, it was almost a dud. Almost a dud, excuse me, critically and commercially. Richard GT, if you give me $5 right now, I'll tell you what you should eat. So, with Reese out of the picture for now, everything hinges upon what he'll do in prison. Because they got good programs. You ever seen the movie Sing Sing? I didn't even see the movie, but I heard about it and looked into it a bit. Starring Coleman Domingo. They got acting classes. They're doing Shakespeare. They're doing yoga, classes. It's like a spa. Try not to laugh. It's like a spa. It's like a retreat. Prison. It's like, you can get stabbed and raped one moment, and then the next moment you're walking dogs and you're, having psychiatric conversations with mental health professionals. Okay, no Ye production is still good. Lyrics trash. But when Kanye Mood remix like that by Future, it was fire. I never even heard it. I don't plan on hearing it either. Richard JT says, or what? Or what? You either pay me or you don't get your question answered. It's that simple. Click. I apparently have one viewer. It's either Wizard or King. Reese ain't gonna do too much time. Lil Reese took a few L's. They made him. I was just about to get to that. He asked on himself, allegedly. It hasn't been confirmed, but he asked on himself. He got caught trying to steal someone's car, and he lumped his face like he got pistol whipped. Yeah. And it was a movement. It was more recent was the mumble rap movement with like Young Thug and his YSL game before they got in court. Um, Lil Reese is gonna be forever remembered. Probably not for his rapping, but for his scuffles and his run-ins with the law. And it does look like Wizard is my only viewer. I appreciate you. Salute you, Wizard. Salute. Sosa's the only one who left Chicago and ran his money up. Keef out in LA and he's never been touched. That sounds like truth to me. What happened to Lil Mouse though? Let me look up Lil Mouse. Lil Mouse is on. I think he has some mixtapes. I don't think he came out with his full song release of a LP. Let's look up Lil Mouse. Excuse me. Goodness. All right, my MacBook went that stupid. Here we go. I haven't heard of Lil Mouse since Drake dropped his name in his song. I think it was 0 to 100 in the come up. I'll be on my Lil Mouse drill. Beep boo. Yeah. Lil Mouse got old. That's the downfall of child rappers. Sadly, that's the truth. Look at Shad Moss, aka Bow Wow, PKA or FKA, formerly known as Lil Bow Wow. He told like the truth. He told his son like he was signed at 12 or 13 or something like that. He couldn't touch his money until he was 18 or 21 or something like that. So his mom was like mainly ruling everything he got, every piece of property that came his way. It had to be signed in her name. Not a mess. I don't know how much he's worth now, but I think most of that, if not all that money's gone, sadly. Lil Mouse, Lil Mouse is another example, but back to Reese. Reese has a definite way of displaying just who he is. He has a different way of displaying it. It's very serious. It's a very serious kind of viewpoint, very serious viewpoint when it comes to being of the hip hop world, in the hip hop world, and of the hip hop world to be exact. Um, he has that mystique about. He has a mystique about him. He reminds me of Rajon Rondo, not Rondo number 9, but the man that inspired Rondo number 9. He hardly even cracked a smile, like, ever. He was just serious and just very motivated and focused. Those are good qualities. You don't have to be smiling all the time. Nah, Bow Wow was just okay. He didn't say way too cocky. He had some good songs as an adult, like "Let Me Know, Hold You Down" and "Shorty Like Mine." Facts, but my point is that he didn't know how to manage his business properly. He wasn't taught. They were like, okay, you're gonna get these shows, you're gonna do these albums, you're gonna do all this, and all right, it's gonna split down the way for accountants, lawyers, the label itself, taxes, all that. And his mama probably got a cut, allegedly. I don't know. I remember they said how I think he owned a McDonald's back in the day. I don't remember that. I don't remember hearing that. Lil Mouse is good, but he ain't no Sean Kingston. I'll tell you that. Of course. See, I can't even laugh without Rick James saying something crazy. Sean Kingston. Sean Kingston needs to learn how to eat leaner meats and dine with a better sense of what he's eating. So I think if we really consider Lil Reese, he's the could have been. He's a man who could have been. He could have made it to the big time. He was doing okay. He was on a platinum single I don't like, but that's about it. That's the only song I remember him rapping on. I couldn't name it another song. I don't know if I had to save my life. I don't know. I don't know any of his catalog other than I don't like. Okay, what? Lil Mouse ain't got no song like Beautiful Girls. Okay. That's true. But it's not really relevant here, sir. I was just giving Mouse as an example of a Chicago rapper with the drill scene. Now, there have been more successful drill rappers because New York blew up the drill rap scene, really. New York and Philly, I think. Some parts of Philly, maybe. But yeah, Lil Uzi Vert, he kind of has a drill kind of flow to himself. Um, just observing the various points of where Reese has gone. I mean, you just have to look at the facts. 5 years, bam. I was like, you choked her, you punched her in the face. We'll give you community service. This is what I don't understand. This is why they don't play. Chris Brown beat Rihanna's face, and there's proof of it. Because he was trying to fight for his life. He bit her. You bite when you're scared. That's Paul. That's the late great Paul Mooney. You bite when you're scared. Uzi trash and experimental with his with music. I disagree. I like when artists are experimental. I like when they take risks. I actually support Uzi Vert. I don't think he's trash. I disagree with you, Wizard. I don't think that he is trash. But Reese and behind bars for apparently 5 years. We know it's gonna be less. Unless he gets into some trouble while he's behind bars, that could sincerely and seriously derail his chances of getting out early. But what's the best? What's getting out early? You know, it's the only thing: freedom and women. I mean, not even women. They have conjugal visits some places, but freedom to go wherever the hell you want to do what you want to do. That's the sad part about prison life. It's a good thing too, of course. I mean, to say it's sad, I'm just saying it's like that's why it is sad. It's supposed to be sad. He has some good songs in his catalog. Who you talking about? Lil Uzi Vert or you talking about Lil Reese? Whoever said that, Lil Reese could rap, I wouldn't say he could rap. He's not really a rapper. He reminds me of OJ the Juice Man. OJ the Juice Man was one of the only alleged rappers to not get as much money in the rap game and going back to selling dope. I don't think I'm making that up. I think I read that somewhere. I believe Uzi had writers. Someone write double XO tour life for him. Maybe the weekend. Doesn't that doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. You can have 50 writers, a whole team. You have to deliver the lyrics. You have to have stage presence. You have to show yourself that you are worthy of being on the mic. Nah, he's trash. I don't listen to Lil Ishbag. Well, I do. All I can say is EXO Tour Live. ATAC Eternal. The whole album was very experimental and out there. What was it? Pluto and something with Future. Pluto and Little Pluto. Yes, you're right. Yeah, appreciate that. I get things wrong. I'm not a know-it-all, so you know ahead of time. Lil Reese. what you want to do is keep your head up. Like people say, keep your head down. Don't keep your head up. Volunteer for everything. I never volunteered for a damn thing in the Marine Corps life. But volunteer, you know, to collect the mail. Volunteer to swab the decks. Volunteer to make bunks. Make sure you're a model citizen behind bars. A model inmate. Make sure you're that guy. So, Lil Reese, he had a run. He had a short run, a stunted run. And that's what's weird about, you know, what happened to drill rap. It was like the new thing for a good minute. Then it just went to hell. And the aggravated assault charges against him, that's not going to help him at all in life. No matter what he does from here on out. That's the reality of it. That's the truth of it. God damn it, that's my word. I'd like to thank you all for coming in. Let me make sure I do my advertisements. Bayha Jackson, he's got near beer, sardines on the grill, fried chicken, and he's talking about female strippers. So if you like any and all of that, make sure you check out his YouTube channel at BEEJACKSON5478, or just put in Baha Jackson. Bayha, excuse me, oh, that's messed up. Bayha, BAHA Jackson. And also my main man, Dot Focus, DOTFOCUS _ just one underscore. So I appreciate all y'all. He has great content, Call of Duty, shooting, firing, neutralizing the threat. So check him out. And I will see you sometime tomorrow. I hope you take care. Merry Christmas.